It's Vlogday 744, which feels somehow important. The sun is effectively blocked from my sleeping corner, which is good. That's the most important part, but I'd have to actually close these things all the way to make like a shady spot in the room, right? Meow. And it's not worth it. Not worth it, because then you don't have, then it's just like you're in a dark box with no ventilation. So it's not a good combination of things. I have two tasks for myself this morning that thankfully overlap. My sister sent me a birthday present that they tried to deliver and is sitting at DHL. I'm hoping at the DHL that's nearby. It's not even that close, but I'm gonna go there and see if the package is there. And then while I'm there, I still have some posters to send from the Kickstarter for couriers, the European posters. They've been sitting in one of these tubes for a while and I just haven't sent them, and I need to do that. So I'm gonna try and get that done today. Those are the things that I'm really gonna try and get done this morning. I have a lot of other stuff that I could and should be doing, but that seems like a good way to start, and then we'll just go from there. So let's go ship some stuff. They're not the ones that receive, they only send. So I have to go to another location to try and pick up the package, which is the closer location, but probably won't be the one with it, because why would that go smoothly? And they would send this, but I need like 4 more tubes, and they don't have tubes. So I gotta find tubes. This is why I've been procrastinating on this, because I knew it wouldn't be easy. It's nothing straightforward in this country when it comes to stuff like this. So. And then despite the bus being like a direct shot there, it's gonna take the entire, it's gonna be like 10 minutes by bus or 20 minutes by metro, but I have to wait 20 minutes to get the bus. This is how these things go. Welcome to life in France. Not to pin this all on France, but what would have made this a lot easier, DHL, is if they actually, because they have a, a page that says where the package is, where it's headed, where it's ended up, who's got it. It doesn't say where it is right now. It just says it's in Paris. That's it. Make it a lot easier if you gave me an address. Then this would have actually gone much smoother this morning. All right, attempt number 2. I thought DHL was legit, but these guys are a joke. Okay, so I go, I walked in, they don't have it. In fact, he doesn't know where it is. It's somewhere in the system. So he gave me a phone number and a name, and he was like, here, just call these guys, tell them to change the address, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Last place I was at, I asked for help and they didn't help. I'm gonna ask you for help. So I asked him to just do it for me, and he's like, okay. And all he did was dial the number and then hand me the phone pretty much. And then she was like, oh no, it's not with DHL Express, it's with DHL Parcel. Gave me a ridiculously long number that I hope I wrote down correctly, like letters and numbers to track the package, and a phone number. And then he was like, well, good luck. Customer service, fail. DHL, your customer service blows. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some coffee, because that'll make my world a little bit better, and then I'll make that phone call, because I don't want to make that phone call right now. All right, I've been caffeinated. Still not ready. I don't want to make this phone call. I tried to use the tracking number that they gave me online. It doesn't work for anything, which is not a good sign. So I'll give them a call shortly, hopefully be able to change the address. Hopefully they'll deliver it while I'm away. And hopefully we don't have any more problems. This is my first time really dealing with DHL. I've received a package or two from them before, which is fine, but first time I've ever had problems, and boy, they'll make it easy on you. I'm gonna go, I gotta get packed, I might have to do laundry, and I have 2 things. I need to finalize the translation that I did for CNRS and send that off to them. And then I also want to draw out my idea for the shirt of the month next month, and I'll show that I'm gonna try and share that with you today as well. So those are my 2 tasks for the afternoon. I'm gonna try and do that from home, and yeah, get out of the noisy construction zone down here on really now.
Then I realized I left the tube down there. The tube full of posters, left it behind, so that's great. I also forgot that I'm meeting up with my friend Caroline tonight. I haven't seen her in like a year. Gonna meet up with her for a drink after she gets off work, which would be great. She means I gotta get on top of some stuff. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna do stuff. It's still hot out here. It's not like super hot, but that was good. I broke 9 minutes finally. It was like a 9:45 or 8:45 pace. 4 miles, good. Gotta get that way down. I've fallen off the running horse. I'm only running like 2 or 3 times a week. Not good enough. This coming week, not this week, but the following week, I want to spend it in some reflection because the season of the vlog is about to come to an end, and I think it'd be really, really, really valuable to sit and talk a lot. Harleys, man, even in France. So that's something that's coming up. In the meantime, now that traffic's picked up, well, they're taking advantage. Let's move. I'm just trying to cool down now. Let's see if this stay. Stay. Whew. So now that nobody can be making out behind me, oh yeah, don't want to forget this. Badoop, badoop. To recap, because there are updates on the package situation. My sister sent me something, I don't know what it is. It shipped from the Netherlands via DHL or Chronopost something, I'm not sure. Basically, this morning, all that they had sent her, and it's been a week, they tried to deliver it on my birthday, so it's been over a week. It's been like 10 days, right? So all they said was that it was in Paris. That's all that the information that DHL had online. And it had been in Paris for 10 days. So I went to the nearest location. Turns out that they only send, they don't deliver, so that okay. I asked them if they could tell me where the package was. They're like, nope, but go to this one, it's closest. So I went to that one, you saw that. Those guys were completely unhelpful. He was able to look up the tracking number my sister had given me, and he was like, well, it says it's nowhere, but here, and they actually had the wrong address. Which I don't know if that would have made a difference because it was delivered on a day that my concierge wasn't here either. And then he was like, well, here, call this number and they'll fix it for you. And I was just like, could you do that for me? Because you have everything here, you have all the information. Can you just call them and tell them what's up? And he was not helpful. He literally just dialed it, listened to the phone until there was somebody on the other end and handed me the phone. So I talked to her. When I gave her the tracking number, she was like, oh, this is the wrong service. You're looking for DHL Parcel, not DHL Express. So call this phone number and here's a super long tracking number, and then hung up on me. That's all I had. I told him what had happened and he was like, good luck. Like, no offer to help, no offer to make any calls, nothing. He was just like, well, have fun with that. So I walked outside, obviously a little bit flummoxed, not super impressed, went got coffee, and then called them after I had coffeed and come back here. And it's an automated system, doesn't go anywhere. I call, they say, give us your tracking number. You give them the tracking number, they're like, I didn't understand your tracking number. I'm going to transfer you to somebody who can help you. Goodbye, click, and that's it. I did that multiple times. To no avail. So, not sure if the tracking number she gave me was wrong, if I wrote it down incorrectly, if I put it in incorrectly, if I said it incorrectly. I've tried putting it in online under DHL and Chronopost now, all of their sites that I can find at least, to no avail. So, it's somewhere in Paris. Theoretically, it's not in any of the shipping centers for DHL, but it's also, yeah, who knows. Maybe I should go into a Chronopost location and see if that works, but I'm not feeling too optimistic at this point. And DHL's customer service genuinely is terrible. So that's my review on DHL's customer service today. Hopefully you've had a better experience with them, and hopefully the next time I'm unfortunate enough to have them inflicted upon me, I will have a better experience as well. I'm gonna finish cooling down here. Haven't packed yet, haven't really gotten ready to leave, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. If you don't know where I'm going, which I don't think any of you do, maybe some of you do, I'm not sure. Check out my Instagram stories. I'll be posting as I travel, I'm sure, so that'll give you a spoiler. And if you don't want a spoiler, wait and find out, and tomorrow you'll know. Last but not least, I think it is the last minute. It may be too late, but if you're seeing this, the last minute to vote on this quarter's European travel poll. At this point, Venice is winning. It looks like it's really gonna win, and unless things go crazy, feel free to jump in and vote for something else if you want to, but I may have already booked my ticket to Venice because I found a really cheap, like €70 round trip ticket to Venice. I mean, Venice itself is going to be pretty expensive, but at least getting there is going to be cheap. That's what everybody voted for. That's what I've done already. I don't think prematurely, because I'm pretty sure everybody that can vote has voted. If you're not a patron yet and you want to vote on those to send me wherever you want within Europe, then go jump on Patreon at the $10 level. Today is the last day for July, so if you want to get in on it in July, it's your last chance. And same is true for the shirt. Forgot about the shirt. I got I was gonna show you guys what I was thinking for the shirt for August. I'm not quite ready to show you yet. You'll find out soon enough. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for a travel day and mystery place. I almost said it. I almost said where I was going. You're not gonna say it. You're gonna have to wait to find out.